So in order to secure a cheaper flight on our return to Spain, we flew on New Year's Eve. So here we are having our New Year's Eve dinner of Buffalo Wild Wings because it's something I can safely eat in the airport. And here we are flying somewhere over the Atlantic as it turns midnight. That was actually after it turned midnight. And fun fact, I hate freaking Dreamliners with the... I don't know that was a Dreamliner. I hate the blackout windows. All night I thought something terrible was happening and we were in a weird time warp or another dimension because I couldn't even see the light on the wing, and it turns out it's because they had blacked out the shades. I hate it so much. So as soon as I figured it out, I unblocked my shades so that I could actually see out the window because I paid for a freaking window seat. So that's my rant. Anyway, we arrived in Amsterdam on January 1st, and we were in Amsterdam for several hours, and then we continued on to Malaga. By the way, you usually can't see the clouds moving by this fast, and it's wild. And then also in the next clip, the clouds were undulating in such a way that it looked like we were over the sea. It was really cool, so enjoy.
We're in the Amsterdam airport. We had a long layover for our flight to Malaga because we wanted to fly direct to Malaga and not to Madrid, and it's winter. So we stopped at Amsterdam Bread Company, and Chris got a little, I was going to call it a bocadillo, but that's the wrong country. And I got a lovely looking sausage roll and a cinnamon roll, which I'm pretty stoked about.
Where did we just come from?
We flew from New York.
No, I mean like in this airport.
Oh, we were at the Heineken, not the Heineken Experience. That's different. We were at the Heineken restaurant, bar, Heineken. It was nice. We had a coffee and a beer, and we really liked the look of some of their food, but it's early, late.
We needed bread.
Time. Yeah, we just wanted something bready to eat and not meatballs or a hot dog, although both of those things looked amazing there.
The Corte Inglés. Oh my god! It's wild! Look at these lights. Buenas tardes. Everyone, we're back in Malaga. It's January 2nd, so everyone here is amping up for Reyes, which is bigger than Christmas. And even though it is winter, we're still sweating in Malaga.
Yeah, everybody's wearing coats and I'm about to take off my sweater. Sorry, we can't record that.
Yeah, the bus just left, whoops.
We can't record that because, you know, PG-13.
My hat's in elf mode because it's too hot for me to cover my ears.
It's actually really convenient because it's easier to spot her from a distance. Because there are a lot of crowds.
Look how nice the streets look. Friends and Christmas. Okay, so we're waiting for the light show on Cabalgata, and our friends went into the shoe store or something, but it is 1,000 degrees in there. We are sweating walking around outside.
Almost everybody is wearing heavy winter jackets.
And
I put on my scarf just so I wouldn't have to carry it, but honestly, it's making me sweat.
yeah, so we're just enjoying the cool weather while we wait for the light show. Y'all, believe me when I tell you that the song choices for the light show on the street were exquisite. However, because I don't want a copyright hit, I have to block out all the sound and put in a song that I got from Epidemic Sound, shout out hey hey, but unfortunately it's not what was playing here, and I'm really, really sad that you can't hear it because it was spectacular and perfect. We finally headed into La Herradura to settle into our place, and here we are at one of our favorite breakfast/coffee spots. So it looks like this right now, and then I'll show you a picture of what the weather app says currently. It doesn't fit. It's so weird to see stormy skies here. But it's beautiful. Ignore those trash cans. It's Three Kings Day. We're about to head out to the Cabalgata, which we hope is not canceled. So it's a really windy day, but look how cool the sky looks over there with those wispy clouds. And then the watercolor over here is so pretty. And then also when the wind hits those waves and they go spraying, it just looks really, look at that. It looks really cool. So we're waiting for the Cabalgata. It's supposed to be along this road if it happens. So we're gonna go to the place where we like to get coffee and see if we can get a coffee and wait and see if they know anything. But it's really pretty out today. It's the beginning of the Cabalgata. The Protección Civil leads the parade. guess she stopped. All right, the Cabalgata is done for us, but it's still going on just right there. It's gonna go up to like the middle of town and then turn. So it still has quite a ways to go, but here's the thing. Here's why we discovered all the kids went to the front. They follow it along the whole way and just keep getting candy. I don't know how there's any candy left at the end of the parade. So that also explains why all of the kids and families came up to the front of the parade. Like, it's just the Wild West here. It's just the Wild West. Muñeca is the cleanest pueblo, but there's like so much trash blowing around, which is ridiculous. So I feel like they should, I'm sorry that I wasn't gonna chase that. I feel like they should clean the beaches in addition to the streets. We did end up picking up a little bit of trash. Plus there were a couple of other pieces, but we lost that big one. We were chasing it and then the ocean took it. I just don't know how people let all this trash go into the water. We picked up more stuff. That's it for the holidays in Spain. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see the transition into Spanish winter. Spoiler, it gets choppy. Thanks for watching and see you next time.